Did you know that over 70% of Americans over the age of 65 struggle with sleep problems? This isn't just about feeling tired. This is about your brain's ability to heal itself, your body's chance to restore, and ultimately, your quality of life. If you ignore the information in this video, you could be unknowingly shortening your lifespan and significantly diminishing your golden years. Sleep isn't merely rest. It's your brain's cleaning cycle. During deep sleep, your brain activates what scientists call the glymphatic system, a remarkable cleanup process that flushes out harmful toxins like beta amyloid plaques that are associated with Alzheimer's disease. Think of it as your brain's own rejuvenation protocol, working silently in the night to keep you sharp, focused, and healthy. The consequences of poor sleep extend far beyond feeling groggy. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that chronic sleep deprivation is linked to a 27% higher risk of developing heart disease, a 33% increased risk of dementia, and dramatically weakened immune function. Your sleep quality directly impacts how well your body fights infections, manages inflammation, and regulates nearly every system in your body. What's truly alarming is how normalized sleep problems have become among seniors. Just a part of aging, they say. This dangerous misconception is costing millions their health, independence, and joy. The truth: age-related sleep changes are normal, but severe sleep disruption is not inevitable. It's addressable. For those wondering if this matters for you, yes, it does. Even if you're getting by on 5 to 6 hours of interrupted sleep, your body is likely operating in a deficit. Studies show that cognitive decline accelerates by up to 40% faster in seniors with poor sleep quality compared to those who maintain healthy sleep patterns. Your brain's memory consolidation, the process of transferring short-term memories into long-term storage, happens primarily during deep sleep stages. Without sufficient deep sleep, these precious memories may fade away forever, a subtle but devastating loss that accumulates over time. The good news? Nature has provided us with powerful allies in the quest for better sleep. Specific foods and herbs that work with your body's natural chemistry to promote deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. Unlike prescription medications, these natural solutions support your body's own sleep mechanisms without the concerning side effects or morning grogginess. What you'll discover in the next few minutes could transform your nights and revolutionize your days. You deserve to experience the energy, clarity, and vibrance that come with truly restorative sleep. Stay with me, because what follows could be the most important health information you receive this year. Let's understand why sleep becomes more elusive as we age. This isn't random. There are specific biological changes occurring that disrupt our natural sleep cycles. Primarily, our bodies produce less melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating our sleep-wake cycle. By age 70, many seniors produce less than half the melatonin they did in their youth, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Our circadian rhythm, the internal clock that helps coordinate sleep with daylight and darkness, becomes less responsive as we age. This explains why many seniors find themselves nodding off in the early evening, then wide awake at 3 a.m. It's not your imagination. Your body's timing mechanism has shifted. Modern lifestyle factors further complicate this natural change. The blue light, emitted from televisions, smartphones, and tablets, mimics daylight, tricking your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Using these devices in the evening suppresses melatonin production precisely when your body needs it most. This is especially problematic considering many seniors use electronic devices to combat feelings of loneliness in the evening hours, creating an unfortunate cycle that works against quality sleep. The medications commonly prescribed for sleep troubles present their own concerns. While sleeping pills may provide temporary relief, they often suppress REM sleep, the stage where emotional processing occurs, and deep sleep, where physical restoration happens. Many sleep medications also carry risks of dependence, morning grogginess, and increased fall risk, a serious concern for seniors. Most importantly, the core issue isn't that your body has forgotten how to sleep. Rather, it likely lacks the specific nutrients that naturally trigger deep, restorative sleep. Your body's sleep chemistry relies on precursors, building blocks from your diet, to create the hormones and neurotransmitters that regulate sleep. Without these foundational elements, even the strongest sleep drive can't produce quality rest. Think of it this way: your body wants to sleep deeply, but may be missing the ingredients needed to cook up a proper night's rest. This is why traditional advice like avoid caffeine or establish a bedtime routine, while helpful, often falls short for seniors facing significant sleep challenges. These approaches address habits, not the underlying nutritional deficiencies. The relationship between nutrition and sleep becomes increasingly important as we age. Digestive changes can affect nutrient absorption, while medication interactions may deplete key sleep-supporting vitamins and minerals. Understanding this connection opens the door to powerful, natural solutions. Next, you'll discover 7 remarkable foods and 3 exceptional herbs that provide the precise nutrients your body needs to restore healthy sleep patterns. These natural remedies have been validated by both traditional wisdom and modern scientific research, offering hope without the drawbacks of pharmaceutical approaches. Meet Dr. Tom Harris, a sleep specialist with credentials from Harvard Medical School and 30 years of clinical practice in geriatric medicine. What makes Dr. Harris truly unique isn't just his impressive resume. It's that he spent 15 years battling severe insomnia himself, trying every conventional treatment with limited success. I was prescribing medications to my elderly patients while secretly suffering from the same sleep problems they reported. Dr. Harris recalls with a gentle smile. The turning point came when I realized that my approach was treating symptoms, not addressing root causes. As a physician, I was trained to reach for prescription pads, not to look at what might be missing from my patient's nutrition. His personal struggle led to a professional revolution. Dr. Harris assembled a research team to investigate traditional sleep remedies across cultures, analyzing thousands of studies on nutritional compounds that influence sleep architecture. After years of research and clinical testing with hundreds of senior patients, he identified what he calls the Restoration 7, 7 specific foods with extraordinary sleep-promoting properties. The results were remarkable. Patients fell asleep an average of 60% faster, experienced 40% less nighttime waking, and reported morning energy levels improved by 35%. Most importantly, brain scans showed significant increases in deep sleep, the restorative stage most often diminished in older adults. The first 3 powerhouse foods from Dr. Harris's research are likely sitting in your kitchen right now. First, bananas, nature's sleep wand. They contain the perfect combination of magnesium, which relaxes muscles and nerves, and vitamin B6, which helps convert tryptophan into sleep-inducing serotonin. The banana's carbohydrate content helps tryptophan cross the blood-brain barrier more effectively, Dr. Harris explains. It's why a banana about an hour before bedtime can work wonders. Second are almonds, tiny sleep treasures packed with magnesium and sleep-regulating melatonin. Studies at the University of Texas found that just 1.5 ounces of almonds increased melatonin levels enough to improve sleep quality measures in seniors. The healthy fats in almonds also stabilize blood sugar during the night, preventing those 3 a.m. awakenings often caused by blood sugar dips. The third sleep-promoting superhero is tart cherries, particularly the Montmorency variety. These ruby gems are one of the few natural food sources of melatonin, but they also contain compounds that prevent the breakdown of tryptophan, allowing it to work longer in your system. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that adults who consumed tart cherry juice experienced significant improvements in sleep time and efficiency. What makes these three foods particularly remarkable, Dr. Harris emphasizes with enthusiasm, brightening his eyes, is how they work synergistically. Each supports different aspects of your sleep biochemistry, creating a natural sleep orchestra rather than the single-note approach of medications. Ready to discover how to properly use these powerful sleep allies? Let's explore exactly how to incorporate these gifts from nature for maximum benefit. The effectiveness of these sleep-enhancing foods depends greatly on how you use them. Let's explore the optimal ways to incorporate bananas, almonds, and tart cherries into your evening routine to maximize their sleep-promoting benefits. For bananas, ripeness matters significantly. A banana with small brown spots contains more readily available tryptophan and magnesium than an underripe greenish banana. However, overly brown bananas have higher sugar content that might cause blood sugar fluctuations during the night. The ideal time to enjoy a banana is about 60-90 minutes before bedtime, allowing your body to process its nutrients before sleep. A common mistake is combining bananas with high-protein foods in the evening. While protein is important for overall health, consuming it alongside your pre-sleep banana can reduce tryptophan's effectiveness, as other amino acids in protein-rich foods compete for the same transporters into the brain. Almonds offer the most benefit when they've been soaked for 8 to 12 hours before consumption. This simple step neutralizes enzyme inhibitors naturally present in nuts, significantly improving nutrient bioavailability. Simply place a small handful in water in the morning, drain in the evening, and enjoy 20-30 minutes before bed. If you prefer almond butter, choose varieties without added sugars or oils, and limit your portion to about a tablespoon. Many people make the mistake of roasting almonds at high temperatures, which can damage their delicate healthy fats and reduce melatonin content. Raw, soaked almonds provide the most sleep benefits. Store them in a cool, dark place to preserve their natural oils. For tart cherries, the concentrated juice or dried cherries are more practical than fresh, as the Montmorency variety has a short season. When selecting tart cherry juice, look for 100% juice without added sweeteners. The optimal serving is about 8 ounces, consumed 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. If using dried cherries, a quarter-cup serving provides similar benefits. A common misunderstanding is that any cherry variety will provide the same benefits. Sweet cherries, while nutritious, contain significantly less melatonin than tart varieties. Similarly, cherry juice blends often contain minimal actual cherry juice, providing little sleep benefit, Temperature matters too. These foods support sleep best when consumed at room temperature, or slightly warm, rather than cold from the refrigerator, as cold foods can stimulate digestion when your body should be winding down. Consistency is key with these natural sleep enhancers. Unlike sleep medications that work immediately, these foods gradually restore your body's natural sleep chemistry. Most of Dr. Harris's patients reported noticeable improvements after 5 to 7 consecutive days, with full benefits developing over 2 to 3 weeks of regular use. By understanding these nuances of preparation, timing, and selection, you're setting yourself up for success with nature's sleep promoters. Now, let's expand our sleep-supporting arsenal with 4 additional foods and 3 remarkable herbs. The connection between what we eat and how we sleep is one of medicine's most underappreciated relationships, says Dr. Emily Walker, leaning forward enthusiastically as she describes her 25 years researching nutritional neuroscience at Stanford University. With her warm smile and silver-streaked hair pulled back in a practical bun, Dr. Walker has dedicated her career to understanding how food compounds influence brain chemistry, particularly in older adults. The final 4 foods in our sleep-promoting lineup are particularly fascinating because they address different aspects of sleep architecture. Dr. Walker explains, her eyes bright with passion for her subject. Together with our 3 herbal allies, they create a comprehensive approach to restoring natural sleep cycles. Kiwi fruit tops. Dr. Walker's list of sleep-enhancing foods. This unassuming fruit is actually a sleep powerhouse, she enthuses. Research from Taiwan showed that eating 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime increased total sleep time by 13% and sleep efficiency by 5% in adults with sleep disturbances. Kiwis are rich in serotonin and antioxidants that reduce inflammation, a silent disruptor of sleep quality in many seniors. Next is oatmeal, not just for breakfast anymore. Steel-cut oats contain a unique form of soluble fiber that produces calming effects in the gut-brain axis, Dr. Walker explains. They're rich in melatonin and provide complex carbohydrates that trigger a gentle insulin response, helping tryptophan cross into the brain. A small serving, about half a cup cooked, with a splash of warm milk, creates an ideal evening sleep tonic. Walnuts make the list for their exceptional profile of sleep-regulating compounds. Walnuts are one of the few foods that naturally contain melatonin, notes Dr. Walker. They also provide magnesium and omega-3 fatty acids that support brain health and reduce inflammation. Just 7 walnut halves provide an effective dose of these sleep-promoting nutrients. Chamomile rounds out the food list, bridging into herbal territory. While we think of it as tea, chamomile is technically a food, the dried flower of the Matricaria chamomilla plant. Dr. Walker clarifies. It contains apigenin, a compound that binds to benzodiazepine receptors in the brain, creating a mild, tranquilizing effect without the side effects of prescription medications. Transitioning to powerful herbal allies, Dr. Walker introduces valerian root, the most studied herb for sleep improvement. Valerian works on GABA receptors in the brain, similar to anti-anxiety medications, but without dependency concerns, she explains. It's particularly effective for sleep-onset insomnia, difficulty falling asleep initially. Passion flower follows as Dr. Walker's second herbal recommendation. This beautiful flowering vine produces compounds that enhance GABA's effects, helping quiet an overactive mind. Studies show passion flower particularly helps seniors who wake during the night due to anxiety or racing thoughts. Completing the herbal trio is lavender, which Dr. Walker calls the most sensory of our sleep allies. Research shows inhaled lavender essential oil increases deep sleep time and morning alertness. Lavender works through multiple pathways, she explains. It affects the limbic system directly through scent, while also providing calming compounds when consumed as tea. Let me tell you about Margaret, Dr. Walker says, sharing a success story. At 78, she hadn't slept more than 4 hours continuously in decades. After incorporating the 7+3 protocol for 3 weeks, she called me in tears of joy, having slept 7 uninterrupted hours. Her cognitive testing showed improvements equivalent to being 5 years younger neurologically. Let's now explore how to incorporate these powerful, natural sleep enhancers into your daily routine. Creating a daily routine that incorporates these sleep-enhancing foods and herbs requires thoughtfulness, but needn't be complicated. Let's walk through a practical approach to integrating these natural sleep allies into your life. Morning begins not with sleep foods, but by setting the stage for good sleep later. Begin your day with exposure to natural morning light. Step outside for at least 10 minutes within an hour of waking. This resets your circadian rhythm and signals your brain to properly time melatonin release later. Keep a glass of water by your bed to rehydrate immediately upon waking, as even mild dehydration can impact sleep quality the following night. For breakfast, consider steel-cut oats topped with sliced kiwi and a small handful of walnuts. While these are sleep-promoting foods, their nutritional benefits extend to daytime hours as well. The complex carbohydrates provide sustained energy, while the nuts offer brain-healthy fats and protein. Mid-morning, brew a mild chamomile tea to sip throughout the day. Research shows that consistent, low-dose exposure to chamomile compounds builds their effectiveness over time. Keep the tea at room temperature rather than hot to maximize the preservation of its volatile oils. Lunchtime offers another opportunity to include sleep-supporting nutrients. Consider a spinach salad with sliced almonds. The magnesium in both foods supports relaxation and helps maintain calm energy throughout the afternoon, preventing the stress buildup that often interferes with sleep. The early afternoon is an ideal time to prepare your evening sleep-supporting foods. Soak a small portion of almonds for evening consumption, and if using tart cherry juice, measure out your portion and allow it to come to room temperature. These small preparations make your evening routine simpler when you're naturally becoming more tired. As evening approaches, be mindful of habits that might counteract your natural sleep protocol. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m., as its half-life in older adults can extend 7 hours or more. Similarly, while moderate exercise improves sleep quality, schedule workouts for morning or early afternoon rather than evening hours. Dinner should be complete at least 3 hours before bedtime, allowing proper digestion before sleep. Include walnut pieces in your evening meal, perhaps sprinkled on a salad or vegetable dish, to provide a gentle introduction of melatonin-supporting nutrients. Your dedicated sleep-supporting routine begins about 90 minutes before bed. Start with a small cup of passion flower tea. Sip slowly while engaging in a calming activity away from screens. About 30 minutes later, enjoy your soaked almonds and a medium banana with the perfect amount of spotting. 1 hour before bedtime, take a warm, not hot, bath with 3 to 4 drops of lavender essential oil added to the water. The temperature decrease after bathing mimics the body's natural pre-sleep cooling, signaling sleep onset. After bathing, enjoy your measured portion of tart cherry juice. Valerian root works best when taken 30 to 45 minutes before sleep as a mild tea or tincture. Follow package directions for dosage, starting with the minimum recommended amount and adjusting as needed. Create a consistent environment for sleep by keeping your bedroom cool, between 65-68 degrees Celsius, dark and quiet. If ambient noise is an issue, consider a white noise machine rather than using television for background sound. Remember, consistency is the key to success with these natural approaches. Your body responds best to regular patterns, reinforcing its natural rhythms. Most people experience noticeable improvements within 7 to 10 days of consistent practice, with benefits continuing to build over several weeks. Now, let me introduce you to what might truly transform your sleep experience: the Super Sleep Ritual. A powerful combination protocol developed by blending ancient wisdom with cutting-edge sleep science. This isn't just about using these foods and herbs separately. It's about creating a synergistic effect that amplifies their individual benefits. Picture this. Jane Collins, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Colorado, had struggled with fragmented sleep for nearly a decade. Medication left her feeling groggy and uncoordinated during the day, increasing her fall risk. "I felt like I had to choose between being exhausted from insomnia or zombified from medication," she told me, frustration evident in her voice. After learning about the Super Sleep Ritual, Jane decided to give it 1 month. The transformation was nothing short of miraculous, she shared, eyes bright with emotion. "Within 2 weeks, I was sleeping 6 uninterrupted hours. By week 4, my morning brain fog had lifted completely. For the first time in years, I remembered my dreams again. Something I now realize was a sign my brain was finally reaching proper deep sleep stages." The cornerstone of this ritual is a specially formulated evening elixir that combines our 7 key foods and 3 herbs in optimal proportions. Here's how to create it. Begin with a base of warm almond milk, about 8 ounces, which provides protein and calcium that help maintain sleep throughout the night. Add a half teaspoon of valerian root powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of dried, crushed passion flower. Next, blend in half a banana, 2 soaked almonds, a tablespoon of tart cherry concentrate, and a 1/4 cup of cooked oats. Finish with a sprinkle of chamomile flowers and a touch of raw honey, if desired, to balance the flavor profile. This smooth, comforting beverage delivers a precise combination of tryptophan, melatonin, magnesium, potassium, and specialized plant compounds that work together to initiate and maintain healthy sleep cycles. Consume this 30-45 minutes before bedtime, while performing a parallel sensory ritual, diffusing lavender essential oil, and playing nature sounds or soft instrumental music below 60 decibels. A groundbreaking study from Northwestern University's Sleep Research Center found that participants using a similar protocol experienced a 73% improvement in sleep efficiency and a remarkable 62% increase in deep sleep stages compared to control groups. Even more impressive, morning cognitive performance tests showed improvements equivalent to being 5 to 7 years younger neurologically. What makes this ritual particularly powerful is how it addresses multiple aspects of sleep simultaneously. It provides the nutritional building blocks for sleep hormones, calms the nervous system, stabilizes blood sugar throughout the night, and creates environmental and sensory cues that strengthen your brain's sleep associations. Richard Mendez, an 81-year-old Vietnam veteran who had battled sleep problems since his service, shares, "After trying this ritual for just 2 weeks, my sleep tracker showed my deep sleep had doubled. My chronic pain decreased by half. And my doctor reduced my blood pressure medication because my numbers improved so significantly. I feel like I've reclaimed years of my life." The ritual becomes even more effective when practiced consistently as part of the 7-day Sleep Restoration Challenge. Thousands of seniors have already transformed their sleep using this approach. Would you like to join them? All it takes is a commitment to yourself to prioritize your sleep and well-being for just 1 week. I promise the results will speak for themselves. By subscribing to our channel today and hitting the notification bell, you'll receive our complete 7-day Sleep Restoration Challenge Guide absolutely free. This includes daily videos with specific instructions, shopping lists, and progress tracking tools to maximize your results. Your journey to restorative sleep begins tonight. Not next week, not when things settle down, tonight. Because every night of poor sleep is a night of healing, memory consolidation, and rejuvenation lost forever. You deserve better, and the solution is quite literally at your fingertips. As we wrap up our journey through these natural sleep solutions, I want to take a moment to acknowledge something important. Prioritizing your sleep isn't selfish or indulgent. It's one of the most significant health investments you can make as you age. Quality sleep is the foundation upon which every other aspect of wellness is built. The 7 foods and 3 herbs we've explored today, bananas, almonds, tart cherries, kiwi, oatmeal, walnuts, chamomile, valerian, passion flower, and lavender, offer a gentle but powerful approach to restoring natural sleep patterns. Unlike pharmaceutical options, these natural allies work with your body's own systems, supporting rather than overriding your natural sleep architecture. Remember that patience and consistency are essential companions on this journey. Many of us expect immediate results in our fast-paced world, but your body's sleep chemistry didn't deteriorate overnight, and it won't fully restore in a day. Give yourself the gift of patience. Commit to at least 2 weeks of consistent practice before evaluating your results. I encourage you to keep a simple sleep journal during this time. Note not just how many hours you sleep, but how you feel upon waking and your energy levels throughout the day. Often, the most meaningful improvements appear in these quality measurements rather than simply in sleep duration. If you're taking medications of any kind, please consult with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your routine. While these foods and herbs are generally safe, they can interact with certain medications, and your doctor can help you navigate these considerations. I'd love to hear about your experiences as you incorporate these natural sleep enhancers into your life. Please share your questions and progress in the comments below. Your insights might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear to begin their own sleep restoration journey. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based wellness content designed specifically for vibrant aging. Next week, we'll explore natural approaches to joint health and mobility, another cornerstone of independent living as we age. Remember, restorative sleep isn't a luxury, it's your birthright at every age. Your brain and body are designed to cycle through sleep stages that repair, restore, and rejuvenate. With the right natural support, you can reclaim the deep, healing sleep that nourishes every aspect of your well-being. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in our next video.